So Kenny, first of all, another new addition, Michael Jacobs. What can you tell us about him?
Yeah, he's a player that I've worked with before. I think he's real talent going forward. He's creative. He can get on the ball, and for the position behind the striker, the number 10 position, I think he's a natural fit for us.
Yeah, and with that number 10 position, do you feel like that's maybe the missing link in the side at the moment, and that this addition will help fill that?
I do think it will help anyway. I think his attacking ability is very, very good. He's proven at this level. He's in 32 championship games last year, so we've done well to get him, I think. But yes, in terms of linking the midfield to the attack and bringing some quality and some creativity, you always need as much as that as possible.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, you've worked with him before. You won the Sky Bet League One title with him at Wolves, so you'll know exactly what he can bring to the table, and you'll know his strengths.
Yeah, and he's been a little bit unlucky with the Wigan situation, but it's our gain anyway. He's looking for a new challenge, and he's up for coming to Portsmouth and helping us to sort of drive on and be successful this year, which I do think is exciting.
Will he be available for the Brighton game, and if so, is he likely to play a part?
Yeah, he hasn't played any games yet, although he has been. He did some of the pre-season period at Wigan, but hasn't played any games, so we'll see. We have a couple of days training with him now. We'll assess it. On the face of it, yes, he will be available for this week.
Yeah, and looking ahead to that Brighton game, are you likely to make any changes from the league game and maybe rest a few players? Yeah,
it's a big week for us, both, but we do want to attack both games if we can. One's not necessarily more important than the other. They're vastly different, with a Premier League side on live on TV on Thursday night, but equally Rochdale away on Sunday is a big game for us as well. So we want to give both our utmost attention, but we are capable of it. We don't have to prioritise.
Yeah, and as you say, Brighton, they're a club that you'd say are probably established in the Premier League at this point, a high calibre of player, but does that mean there's anything for your squad to fear?
No, not at all. We go there doing everything we can to cause an upset. There's no reason why you can't. There's plenty of opportunities in the Cup. We understand that they'll be favourites, but similarly, we have to make sure we get our game right and give a good account of ourselves and do everything we can to win.
Is it a position you like being in? Because during your time at the club, you've caused a few upsets.
Yeah, we've got to make sure we're on our game and do everything we can, get our game plan right, and we can do that. We've got enough time this week at the training ground to get a good build up and, as I said, give a good account of ourselves, but do everything we can to try to create an upset.
Yeah, and it'll be Derby and Preston in the next round should you get there. What does that do for the incentive?
Yeah, there's a lot of incentive, but similarly, live on Sky and at a fantastic stadium as well, and it happens to be our next game. Generally our players' attitudes are very consistent. Whatever the competition, we've had good consistency there and good approach. And sometimes, yes, we do need to and have needed to change the team slightly, but we've had a good, consistent approach, a good level of performance. For us from Saturday, we feel we're capable of better than that. It was a tough game and the opening game of the season, but we still, think we can be better than that as well. And as we go into our next spell of games, that's our aim.
Thank you, Kenny.
Cheers, Ollie.